I'm ready.
Do you want to get stuff out?
Nope. We're going to wing it. We are live, but only 3 people. Oh, 17 have found us. Here we go. Now they're rolling in.
Hi, Evelyn and Kim. Thanks for joining us.
Turn my phone on.
Got a couple of Karens coming in too. And Anne's already buying stuff. Hi, everybody. Welcome. Can you turn that down?
Oh, I should probably do that, huh? All right, there you go.
Thank you.
Sorry we're a little bit late. Kate wasn't quite ready.
Wow. Way to throw me under the bus. I think I was the one that was ready, and you were the one that was not ready.
And Matt, you already connected to Facebook, right?
Was it disconnected?
It said it was.
It let me connect to the page.
Oh, good. Okay.
And it says we have people watching on Facebook, so I think we're good.
Okay.
All right.
Well, welcome everybody. Whoa, you almost.
I always forget I put stuff behind my computer. So I did knock something down, but not
But you just put it right behind your computer again.
Oh, it was my chips. It's alright. I won't eat them when they're in live.
Matt is here snacking on chips and soda. How about that? Well, welcome everybody. Thanks for joining us. It is Friday. Another week.
April already.
Friday. Yep, we might have a Fab 5 bundle for you. Do you have a joke for us today, Patrick?
I'll get one.
He's getting it.
Patrick's got a really important job to do this afternoon.
I do.
You do?
I do.
Can you remember it without giving the punchline away?
Nope.
Okay.
All right. So, a brunette and a blonde inherit their family's ranch. So they live there for a while, and the ranch is about to go belly up. So they decide that they have to go save the ranch. So they need to buy a bull. So they go to the auction and or the brunette goes to an auction to purchase the bull. And so they said she buys the bull, gets the bull for $599, and she only has $600 with her. And that's the last little bit that they have for the ranch. So she tells the sister that when she buys the bull, she's going to send her a telegram and for her to come pick up the bull if she gets a bull. So she goes to the telegram office and says, I need to send my sister a message. We just bought a bull and I need her to come to pick up the bull. So the telegram office says, well, it's 99 cents a word. She says, well, I got to get this message to my sister, so she has to come up. And so she says, okay, send her the word comfortable. And so the telegram guy says, how is she going to know to come pick up the bull if I sell her comfortable? She said, well, she's blonde, so she's going to say the word really slow. Come for the bull.
All right.
Okay. No, I don't feed him, Donna. He's a grown man.
Never feeds me.
He has a wife for that. She can feed him. Well, welcome everybody. Let's see, if you are watching on Facebook and this is your first time watching, if you would and you want to make a purchase, please type in the word register in the comment bar, and that will link you to a automatic message from Messenger where you will be able to set up an account. However, if you prefer to watch us, and the easiest way to watch us is actually on the app. So I know a lot of you are on the app. And if you're on the app, you can just add the items to the cart. You will have 4 hours from the time for your cart that will expire after the 4 hours.
And if we're waitlisted on something and you want it, just make sure you put yourself on the wait list, because for days after, we will have stuff that did not get checked out and will fall into carts. So that happens every time.
And we do have a couple of items today that were items that we had last time that got waitlisted and that we ran out
Able to
of.
get some more.
We were able to get some more. So a couple of the items are duplicates, but most of it is all new stuff for you. We got discount fabric. We got
New books.
closeout items from Kimberbell, discount items from Kimberbell.
And shipping, we have not changed. We've left that the same. So it's $5 for the first item, $2.50 for each additional item, up to a maximum of $20 in shipping. However, if you hit $50 in items, the shipping just drops off completely.
Perfect. And we generally try to, as long as we have the items in stock, we generally try to ship on the Monday, right?
Yep. And Linda, you're typing in register, but you're watching on the app, so you don't need to register. You're already on the app. You can just add the items to your cart as you find what you want.
He can feed himself. Agreed, Pat.
No.
Agreed. Okay, let's go ahead and we will get started.
Did you cover shipping?
I just did it. Like
Patrick
10
is
seconds
sitting
ago.
right here, like 5 feet away from us, and said, "Did you cover shipping?" I'm like, "What are you listening to?" I think he's got his earphones in and he's watching a movie over there or something. Okay, so we have a brand new Art to Heart book. This is called Autumn Breeze, and it has several different projects in it. This is the main quilt, but it actually has different projects in here. You get to the page that shows some of those different.
Oh, yeah.
So it has smaller projects. It has table runners. It has, look at this one. It's really pretty table runner across the bottom here. So it's got different sampler quilts in all different sizes. This is regular applique. Regular applique. I am looking at bringing this whole fabric line in. So hopefully, I think it's released. Actually, I think it's this week. I think it was the first week in April. And this one is Sold Breeze, B-R-E-E. I was going to say Z. It's Z-E. And it is 20% off, so it brings it down to $17.60. It is, Littleton had it.
I know. I thought we just asked them they were out. Right?
They are out,
okay.
yeah. So I think Littleton sold out on this, but we still have some up at this store.
Perfect. And we can get more. All right. Next item, we got a Kimberbell that I believe we did 50% off, right? So we have the Nativity Stuffies CD. And you have some of the stuffies here?
I
Perfect.
do.
All right, I'll have Kate show those ones.
Look how cute these are. So there's different stuffies in there, but this is just a selection. So you've got the little manger right there, and you can put them in these little, these are like from Hobby Lobby, so they're pretty inexpensive.
Just 2 baby Jesus options.
But it's got like angels and stars. It's got like a whole manger, and they're all little stuffies, so they are 3D. You can also use these on the tier trays. So if you've got any of the tier trays, you can use them on the tier trays. This one is Sold Stuff, S-T-U-F-F. It's 50% off, so it's $22.50.
Get some stuff out and ready.
Next up, we have a spool thread. This is a Madeira spool thread. It is a 12 weight metallic thread. It's at 50% off. So instead of $8, it is actually $3.99. This particular spool has 200 meters on it, so 225 yards. works great in the needle on your sewing machine or on your serger. So this can go either way.
Or on your applaud.
Or on your applaud. And this one is sold silver. Silver.
500.
All right. Got a new, not new, I guess, but a June Taylor Quilt As You Go Sophie tote. So it has the. You want to describe how you use those? Because
I don't think you changed the bubble, did you?
I did not change the bubble. Thank you. There we go.
Oh, I'm sorry. So this one is the Sophie tote. These are pre-printed baddings. So these are the pre-printed baddings, and it's a stitch as you go, a quilt as you go technique. We've done a couple of these on lives. This one is for a tote bag. It does have the strapping in there also, so you just add your fabric. This one is $21.99. It's on sale for $17.59, and it is sold Sophie. I think Patrick's
Sophie,
little.
really?
I think Patrick's little
You need
dog
a bag,
needs.
Patrick?
Patrick's dog.
I'm buying one.
So I think Patrick needs to make one for little
What's
Sophie.
it look like? Oh, Sophie.
So when you pack her up, when she.
You know, I could embroider the picture that I did on the Radiance there.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that would be very
Go.
fun. Sophie tote.
And Charlene, I don't know why the bubble would still be wrong, because I did change it on our end. It might just take a minute to change for you, but
Okay, next up, we just did a large order from Riley Blake on a brand new basic solid that they are coming out with. It is called their Confetti Solid. And quite honestly, we do carry the Kimberbell, we do carry a lot of the Motabella solids, but the hand on this one, the feel on this solid is really, really nice. And it's at a great, great price point that we are able to offer this bundle to you at half of our normal yardage price. So this one is 5 half-yard cuts for $15. 5 half-yard cuts for $15. We are going to do this. We ordered like almost 200 bolts of this. Don't tell Patrick. So we are going to do this on a lot of the different comments sold sales, and this one is called the Sunset Collection. So it's all yellows and oranges and reds.
That's 200 yards, right?
200 yards. That's what I ordered. Yeah, it was 200 yards of fabric, not
bolts.
not 200 bolts. What was I thinking? Okay, so that one is sold Sunset. Great way to build up your stash with some solids, and I hope that you all think the same that I do, and the feel on this fabric is really, really nice.
It is nice.
Okay, this is going to be our last comment sold sale that we have our thread packs that we've been showing.
Been so popular. This one is the 3-pack of the poly threads. It is the reds, so it is called the Wine Cellar. Now it's kind of turned, but it is 3 spools of 1,000-meter spools of the Floriani thread for $10.
So
Usually
these are-
$19.99.
Yeah, so these are 50% off items, and we have 3 colors that we're going to show you today, and that is going to be the end of those thread packs. We've been showing those over the last few months.
So that one again is sold wine.
Okay, how about, it's a jelly roll, but of course jelly roll is a trade name to Moda. So these are actually called strips, and this one is called Simply Blessed. It is a baby set. So this one is sold strip, and there's a gray set and a kind of an aqua teal set. These are regularly $45. We have them on sale for $29.99. And it's just really pretty, all little baby prints. It's got teddy bears and rocking horses and pacifiers and gingham and stripes and all sorts of fun little ones.
What was the code on that guy?
Sold strip.
Okay, I knew I had to change it because I used something and then I had to change it because I used it again. So, couldn't remember what it was. All right. Let you take that. Sorry, I gotta sneeze.
Okay, so it is National Serger Month. So we thought we would do a couple of specials on some accessories for your serger. And the first one, this is going to be applicable for any of the 8-thread sergers. So this would be the Triumph, the Ovation, the Accolade, the help me out, what are the other names? The
Evolution,
Evolution,
Accolade, Ovation, Triumph, Anniversary Event Triumph,
so any of the
Evolve.
any of the ones that would have taken the green feet, the green packaged feet.
I'm getting yelled at.
Why?
I forgot to change the bubble.
Oh no.
Sorry.
Okay, so this is actually called the Pintuck foot. Did you know that you can do pintucks on your serger? So I absolutely love doing pintucks on the serger. And here is a close-up of it. So basically what happens is you slip this piece underneath the presser foot. The foot goes down on top of this and it rides in the groove underneath here. You set up your machine for a narrow cover stitch and it will actually make it into a little pintuck. Super cool technique. I'll try and show it on the sergers here coming up so you can actually see it in person. But this foot is actually a 50% off item and it is going to be sold tuck. T-U-C-K, sold tuck.
And we got another one. Another accessory, same machines, this will fit.
Yes, so this is again for the 8-thread sergers. And this one is our elastic foot. So the elastic foot has an adjustable guide right across the bottom here that you can adjust for the different widths of your elastic. And then the screw piece on the top here, that is what you can lefty loosey righty tighty. So that is where you can adjust how much pressure is down on your elastic, and then you can do you can stitch the elastic down onto the fabric at the same time, and it keeps consistent pressure on the elastic so that it will gather for you automatically. And that one is sold elastic. And it's also a 50% item. So this one is $32.50. So $32.50 instead of $65.
Great deal on both of those. I'll let you do those. I'll get this one ready.
Okay, next up, which one is first?
The half.
Next up, we have a product from Quilters Select. This is called the Apla Stick. So this is a pressure sensitive double-sided tape that is 1/2 inch wide. So in this package, you get a 1/2 inch by 25 yards, and it is double-sided sticky. This works great for sticking down trims, ribbons, anything that you want to have as a temporary fix, but then you're going to stitch it down afterwards. We've got 20% off on this, and this is going to be $9.59, and it is sold stick, S-T-I-C-K.
Don't know how else they were going to spell stick, but
S-T-I-C?
As in ice cream stick.
You would not believe what Patrick just done. He literally just got a ice cream.
sitting over there waving his ice cream in our face.
You guys are so entertaining. I had to come and get some ice cream.
You're going to let us work, and you're going to eat the ice
I had
cream.
some popcorn that I would do.
Wow. Okay, so moving on, because apparently all the ice cream is going to be gone by the time we're finished. Same product, but a wider roll. So this one is 1 inch wide. So again, this would be great for putting down your grosgrain ribbons, anything that has like a wide trim that you need it to hold in place. Even a temporary hold like on a hem or something of that nature.
This one's by 10 yards, right?
And this one is a
1 inch,
10
10
yard
yard
by 10 yards. It is on sale for $8.79, and it is sold tape.
All right. Then we have
You're all gonna love this one.
the Fat Quarter Bundle. Moda Dottie Thatched Fat Quarter Bundle. Trying to see.
This just came in yesterday. This is a brand new line from Moda. So what they've done is they've taken their very, very popular thatched fabric and they've added dots to it. They're very random dots, so they're not like uniform circular dots. They're just all over the place, small, medium ones. And we created a fat quarter bundle for you, 8 different fabrics for $25.99. $25.99.
Perfect. And that is sold Moda.
Paula saw those come in yesterday and she's like, her brain was on overtime. She's like, oh, and I can make this quilt with this, and I can make this with this. And so I'm sure she's going to have a project in mind for these, but
like
she
this
just absolutely loved them.
This next one I really like. So now we have I called it Camp Gnome Bundle because they didn't give me a name for it yet. So we got it's a little half-yard bundle. We got the little gnomes, the campsite, little fire going on. We got the camper, and then you got the little raccoons with their s'mores on their sticks there. And then like the woods at the bottom. Then you have just a big blown up one of the raccoons with their s'mores. I think that one's really cute. You have the trees.
That is a really cute line.
Yeah. And then some more gnomes with little lantern, what a coffee mug looks like. Just a really cute little bundle there. Again, they're half-yard cuts. It's sold s'mores.
I think they figured that out.
Okay. They figured out how to get that.
I was eyeing. Yes, you were, Donette. And by the way, your USB stick did just come in, and I put your name on it about 10 minutes before we came on here. Can I get a yard of the... Laura, if you would Hey, Patrick, can you write this down for me, please?
Yep.
Can you write down Laura Johns for 1 yard of the raccoons, please? As long as we have the fabric left at the end, Laura, we will take care of that for you. Thank you. Okay, how about a closeout on a Kimberbell felt? So this is the very popular gingerbread color. These are normally $4.19, and we have them on sale for 50% off. So $2.09. They are 12 inches by 18 inches. 12 inches by 18 inches and $2.09.
Perfect. Your order was not right over here.
Yes, it
Just
was.
saying, no, it was not. I'm having to fix it. All right. We have another thread set. So we have the Chocolate Factory thread set from Floriani. Again, 3,000 meter spools of the Floriani poly thread. That is code sold Charlie. That's Charlie, but it's L-I-E.
As in Charlie and the chocolate?
Chocolate Factory. You got it. Good job.
I'm so clever.
Should have done Oompa for Oompa Loompas.
Have we done this next item before?
Yes, we have.
Okay, so
But we got some more.
Yeah, we have done this item before. It was a couple of months ago, but we were able to get some more still at the discount price. So we thought we would offer it to you again. This is the Floriani Quilt It Soft Premium Batting. And this is Sold Soft, S-O-F-T. And this is actually a 60-inch wide by 1 yard. And it is just $8.50. So that's a great buy for batting. A great buy. It's not fusible. It's just regular polyester batting. And that is Sold Soft.
These next two I think are going to be pretty popular. So we've shown the 12-inch versions, but we were able to get some of the 20-inch rolls from Kimberbell of Stabilizer at a good deal. So we have their heavy cutaway stabilizer. It is 20-inch by 10-yard roll. And again, it's their heavy cutaway. It is sold heavy. We only have a limited stock of these, but what do we have, Matt? 40% off?
40% off. So this one is $18.59 on sale.
Perfect. And then we have the 20-inch roll of the light tearaway stabilizer. So again, 20-inch roll by 10 yards. That is sold light, and it is also 40% off. What's the price?
$14.99.
$14.99. You can't beat that deal on stabilizer. All right, the next item we don't have. Elaine stole it. So you gotta talk about it.
Okay, so as you all know, it is National Surgery Month. And as of April 1st, Babylock have released this for online sales, which now means that we can sell this serger on our website or on any selling platform online. It does not have to be an in-store customer. So we figured that with it being at National Surgery Month, it would be a great time to show you or talk to you about the Applaud Serger. So the Applaud Serger is a cover stitch only machine with a decorative cover stitch. So here is some of the fun things that you can do on the Applaud with the
Hold on, if you wanna
decorative
get
cover
other ones.
stitch. You can use lots of fun metallic type stitches. This one you might want to show them how the stitches all stretch on the Lycra. And then here is a fun little project using the chain stitch with the decorative top and the decorative metallic thread in the wide cover stitch also. So this one is a special buy because also Babylock have just lowered their minimum advertised price on this machine. So this one is now on sale at $34.99, but Matt has something a little bit extra on that, right?
So that project I was showing may have looked familiar because we did it at the anniversary event. Well, we still have some event models. So if you go to our regular website and use code EVENT when buying the Applaud Serger, you'll also save 10% off of that price. So that's the lowest we've had that machine at.
So we can't do the coupon code on Comment Sold.
Comment Sold won't allow us to. Doesn't have an option to do it. But if you're okay with an event model, you go to our website, type in event, you'll get one of the ones that we open for the event. You still get the full warranty. We are also including the Stitch in the Ditch micro foot set with that bundle.
It's kind of weird. I was
Oh,
watching,
you finished your snack time?
I did. I finished my ice cream. So I was actually watching the video of you two, and Matt. It looked like the hand was coming from your direction, and so I was going to say, Kate, you really need a manicure.
Oh, and it's me?
Really?
Yeah, but it was Matt's hands. Yeah, that was pretty funny.
So you are paying attention over there.
I am
What's-
paying
what-
attention. That's right. I'm looking at.
Are you going back to the freezer for another ice cream
I
snack?
might be.
I think
So-
I'm going to trade with him.
But if you do want one brand new, not open stock, you can get it on Comment Sold at the $34.99 price, and we'll still include that foot kit. If you're okay with the event one, go to our regular website, type event as your code with that item in the cart, and it will take off 10% for you.
And we, in our Serger Club, our monthly Serger Club, we do try to incorporate some of the stitches from that as options for you to be able to use in the club projects too. So hopefully you are all enjoying those club projects. Okay, so we also have a brand new accessory
We haven't even received it yet.
that has just come out. This is only for the Applaud. So this is called the Cord Guide Plate. So this allows you to do cording with in conjunction with the cover stitch on the Applaud. The MSRP on this item is $19. We have it on sale for $14.99, and it is sold clap. Why clap? Applaud.
Makes sense to me.
Oh my. Okay. So, of course, you have to make sure you own an Applaud in order for this accessory to work for you. We have our initial shipment in
Or you're
shipment
buying an
to us.
Applaud.
Or you're buying an Applaud today. But we do have our initial shipment in shipment to us on this.
Perfect.
So we've been cleaning out our drawers, and guess what we found? We found random Kimberbell tea towels. So they could be any of the stripes, they could be the ginghams.
We have some of the ombre ones.
Some of the ombre ones. You'll get a 2-pack of tea towels for half price. So the Kimberbell tea towels were always $15. So you will get a random 2-pack of tea towels for $7.50, and it is sold towel. Last time on Comment Sold, we showed you a panel, a Christmas Advent calendar panel, and we have just a few left, so we thought we would show it again. So I can empty the basket out and put something else in the basket. So I'm going to show you how this panel works. So this is an Advent calendar pocket panel, and basically, yeah, if you don't mind. Basically what happens on these is that they have like a fold line here and a fold line here, and you will bring this up and stitch them down, and it creates little pockets so that you can put all of your goodies in for your little kiddos. This is $6.99, and it is sold tree. So these are super easy and quick to make. You do all the folding, and then you stitch down each one of the columns, and then you will put a backing on it and binding on it. And then you get to fill it at Christmas time.
All right, next we have another half-off item from Kimberbell. I'm going to show the sample on this, but we have the Nativity Bench Pillow CD. Goes perfect with those stuffies. I'll show you some of them. I think we have the pillow here. Let's hold that up. It was usually $44.99. Have it on sale for $22.50. It is
Super cute.
sold bench. We have a limited stock on those. But to go with it, we have the embellishment kits. And what do we have these?
This is 40%.
40% off on the
So
embellishment kit.
This would be great also if you already own the CD, but maybe you want to make a second one and you need the embellishment kit. Especially this embellishment kit, it has that super long gold metallic glitter strip that, of course, you can't buy it that long any other way, but and it also, I didn't show it.
Special lights, right?
It does have twinkle lights on it too, yes.
Yep.
So that is $20.99 for the embellishment kit.
That one's sold pillow.
Okay, next up we have a really cute little design pack from Amelia Scott. It's called the Seasonal Swirl Mug Rug Set. And this has 4 different designs on it. We have 20% off, so it's $10.49. And it is Sold Swirl. Sold Swirl.
I really like this. And we have a new design suite. We have not even received it yet. It is in shipment. New design suite called Hobbies Number 2 from Baby Lock. So it has all of the fill stitches, the motifs, everything.
So you do have to have a Solaris that has been upgraded on this to be able to use these ones.
There, my favorite one has got to be. Let's see if I can get to it. Yeah, that one. So the anchors, just because I know Amanda loves those anchors. There's cleats, there's campers, there's motorcycles, there's cars, there's cameras, music, looks like sailing. There's a bunch of different ones on there, but it's really
So they will
golf,
work on the Radiance too, Ray. Yes.
reading.
And these
yeah, a
ones
bunch.
we are governed with map pricing on them. So the map pricing on these is $99.99. And not only do you get the actual fill stitch,
They will also work on the radiance.
you get the coordinating outline stitch that goes with these. And you can see a really cute project from Baby Lock right here, where they have used the fill stitch to create basically their fabric. So that's really fun.
And that is Sold Suite. S-U-I-T-E.
Okay, so how about this super cute little wall hanging mini quilt that Paula just stitched up this week for you all. This is a Lori Holt kit. It does come with the pattern. It is a gingham. It's called the gingham flower. And it has all different types of gingham prints. So large, medium, small gingham. And there is 2 charm packs in the kit. And Paula said that when she made it, you use obviously all of one, but she said you only use about 6 or 8 out of the second one. So you could definitely use that for another project there. And this one, the MSRP on it is $60, and we have it on sale for $40. So $40, and it is sold mini. Sold mini. And the pattern is in the back here for you. Paula is amazing. You're right.
Agreed.
Okay, last time we talked about our perfect pencils and I demoed it to you all. These marking pencils from OESD are designed to mark on your dark fabrics. It's really hard to find a good marking tool that will mark on your dark fabrics. It is almost like a wax type pencil. You don't need to sharpen it. It actually has like a pull string, and it unravels itself, and you can just keep doing that all the way down. You get a set of 2. And they are $7.99 for the set of 2. These are heat erasable. So as soon as you put an iron on, it completely disappears with all. So any marking that you've made on your fabric, it completely disappears. I've never had any problem with the marks coming back, and I just really, really like these for your dark fabrics. And this is Sold Pencil.
And if anybody was still waiting on those from the last one, because I know I shipped most of your stuff and had to leave those out because we were out of them. We only just got these in about 2 days ago, and most of, I think all of the orders actually have pretty much shipped that we're still waiting on those, so you should have got notice that those are in shipment now too.
Okay, next up is a project that Cindy did this week. It is a brand new pattern from Patchabilities, and it is called the Chick Magnet. So the Chick Magnet. Now there's 3 different patterns within the one pattern. Okay, so you have the big chunky table runner, which is the one across the top. Then you have the long and skinny, more of a traditional type runner across the bottom. And then you also have another one that basically is just half of this top one, more like a wall hanging. Here is Cindy's take on that, and I just love her fabric choices that she chose. I think she did a really good job. So the pattern on this one is Sold Chick, and it is 20% off. So it's $12, regularly $16. And then if you like Cindy's rendition of this, we also have the fabric kit to go along with this. And the fabric kit is $17.50, and it does come with the little eyes on there. So $17.50, and it's got the eyes on in the kit too. And that is Sold Magnet. Sold Magnet. She did a really good job.
She
on
did.
that.
I like that one. And just so you know, I think we have the kits. We're waiting on more patterns to come in, so those will
They'll
just
ship together.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Mini charm.
Yeah. Can't find it. Oh, there it is.
Paula, they were just saying how wonderful you were when we were showing off your...
Oh, isn't it cute?
It is cute. Paula really enjoyed making that one.
Super fun.
She saw that kit come in at the beginning of the week and she says, can I do that? Can I make that one? And the next day she brings it in all done. Okay, next up we have a really cute... Actually, we showed these last time, but we were able to get some more on these ones. This is the mini charm, which is a 2.5-inch square, and it is the Moda Cottage Mini Charm Pack, and it is just a really light pastels, greens, peaches, yellows, just really, really pretty. And that is $4.49, and it is Sold Charm, but it's not a charm, it's a mini charm, so it is the 2.5. How about our final thread pack? So this is Wild Blue Yonder, $10 instead of the $20. Great way to stock up on some extra threads. And this one has 3 different colors of really pretty blues, and it is Sold Wild. Sold Wild.
Oh, gotta give it a second. Forgot to change the bubble.
Oh, again?
Yep. I was trying to get stuff out of the box. Forgot to change the bubble. See, now all the comments are showing up. Bubble, bubble. Sorry.
Maybe they're buying a bubble.
That's what I should do, is just name one of the items Bubble.
I can see you're going to do that.
All right. Just give it any longer? Or you think we're okay?
I think we're good.
All right.
Okay, how about... This is about 6 months or so ago, we found out that the June Taylor Fray Block is no longer being manufactured. So Fray Block is a thread sealant, primarily used in serging when you have your tails. And Elaine and I really did kind of try a couple of different products before we found one that we really, really liked. And it's actually cheaper than the June Taylor product too, which was kind of nice. So this one is called Fray Away, and it really is for our industry. It is designed for quilting and embroidery. The regular price on this is just $2.49, so it's a great price. We have it on sale for $1.99 for you, and it is Sold Fray. So if you're looking to stock up, or your June Taylor product is coming to an end, this would be the one that I would recommend for you.
Yep, I saw we got waitlisted. I know we can get more of that, so I will add that, and it should drop into people's carts automatically for you. All
How
right.
about some pre-wound bobbins?
Which one's first?
I I don't, neutral.
Okay.
So we have two different styles we're going to show to you. These are Quilter Select Class 15. So do make sure that you have a machine that will take a Class 15 bobbin. So these are your standard Class 15 bobbins. These are the 80 weight thread. And these are all pre-filled for you. And these are in the neutral colors. So you've got the white, the gray, the black, and the cream. And we've got 20% off on this. The regular price is basically $60. And we have them on sale for $47.99. And this is Sold Bobbin. Sold Bobbin.
And as she said, we do have another one. This one's the multicolor option. It's still the 80 weight thread.
You know, I hate it when I'm sewing on a project and I just need a little bit of a color. I think this is a great one to have on hand because you can just grab it quick. I'm sure there's a color there that will match just about any project that you're sewing on. It does have the white and black in there, so it does have 3 of the whites and it does have black, but it just has a really good selection of all different greens and purples and reds and yellows, just the whole rainbow spectrum on there. So this one is Sold Ring.
And yes, you can use it for embroidery. And someone mentioned lettering. It is amazing
Yes.
for lettering.
Yes,
So,
it is.
or small detail stuff that you need.
Yeah.
So that one is Sold Ring.
I think I need to open this one.
Okay.
So a couple of times ago, we did some Batik Blue fat quarter bundles. And this one just completely... I guess
Way to go.
I opened it up more than I thought I was going to. And they were so popular. And I was able to get one that is all in pinks and reds. Okay, so pinks and reds. It goes to a really dark, like maroon color. And this is a set of 10, I think 10. 2, 4, 6. Yep, a set of 10 different batiks, all in this really pretty pinks and reds. This is Sold Blender. Sold Blender. And it is on sale for $25. So $2.50 a fat quarter. That is absolutely amazing.
You heard of a 15A?
I have.
Separate from a 15?
Patrick, do you know off the top of your head, I would have to do some research because I can't remember, what the difference between a 15 and a 15A is?
For bobbins. Class.
Yeah, no, I've never heard of that.
I have.
Distinction.
Somebody came in one time and I ended up having to look it up for somebody.
Okay.
Whilst you're sitting over at your desk being super busy over there and eating your ice cream, can you investigate that for us?
We'll try and find that out for you.
We'll try and find out. I better not throw this one in the bucket because I ripped it.
And perfect, Karen. You already have your other stabilizer pulled, so I'll just add it to your order. Okay, we ready?
I'm ready. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Why do we have 2 of these?
That's why I said they were out of order. You had 2 in the basket.
Because you told me I didn't have this in the basket.
No, I didn't.
You want to argue?
I think what I was saying is you don't have that stars one in the basket. There's a different one that you don't have in the basket.
Okay, let's take a look at this really super cute charm pack from Riley Blake. It is so cute. It is called Vibrance. So it's all kind of really, if you like, well, here's the back side of it right here. But if you like really nice, bright, vibrant floral prints, this is a great one. It's got a little bit of paisley in there, super cute. It's got a lot of purples and pinks and oranges and lime greens. This is on sale for $10.99. and it is sold pack. Sold pack.
I think we have something to go with it, don't we?
We do have something to go with it.
All right.
Wow, I love how you did that. So we actually have some yardage on a couple of these that we're going to show to you. So the first one we have is this really pretty floral with the dark pink background. This one is sold super, S-U-P-E-R, and these are $10.99 a yard. So $10.99 a yard. We just got these in, brand new fabrics, sold super. And if they want more than 1 yard, Matt,
They can do Super 2 or Super 3, or if you're on the app, you'll just put it in your cart multiple times.
okay, and we do our best to make sure that they are continuous cuts for you, okay? And next up, we have this blue print. So this is blue with white and purple flowers. This one is sold floral, $10.99 a yard. And then I really like this one. Look how bright and vibrant this one is. This one is sold lime, and it's a really pretty green print.
Good?
Yep.
Alrighty.
Next up, we have a 50% item. This is Sweet Land of Liberty. It's a little wall hanging. Val actually stitched this onto a towel one time too.
Oh, did she?
For 4th of July, and that was really pretty. So always think outside of the box there on what you can do with these projects. And this one is $8, and it is a Melius. Oh, it's not. It's a Janine Babbage. Ooh,
Yeah.
I was wrong. So this one is a Janine Babbage, and it's 50% off. It is $8.
This is one we have shown before, but we were able to get a couple more. So I think we have 5 left. It's the Whispering Lilies.
I love this collection.
And is that the, what do they call it? The strips?
The strips. It's basically a jelly roll. So you get 40 or 42 strips that are 2.5 inches by width of fabric. And it is all purples and greens and pretty florals. And this is Sold Whisper. Sold Whisper.
I like these ones. So this is the Whole Country Caboodle, the Wrapped with Words pillows. This is the pattern for them only. And we have a couple of the samples here we'll show you.
So these ones, we have done a couple of these on live. So basically, it's a pillow. It gives you all of the patterns to create all of your appliques. And then this is like a wrap that goes around it. So you can take these off if you want to. But then it has all of the applique shapes for, and there's 12 different ones all in the series. So I've got 2 here to show to you. So this one, of course, is, it's not St. Patrick's Day. It is
4th of July?
4th of July.
It's for Amanda's birthday.
There you go. 4th of July. Did you show them the front there so they can see all the
I showed it for a
different-
second, yeah.
So this is the pattern only with all of the shapes and the directions to make the pillows and all of the applique shapes. And this is Sold Wraps. And it is $32.
This next one I messed up.
What did you do?
Should have done code woof, but I didn't. So. New AccuQuilt die came out for April. It is the Go Puppy die. It is $74.99. Comes with all the little
It is so
shapes.
cute.
Has the little bone shape.
I think this one's going to be really popular.
Yeah, a couple different ear shapes. So, really cute die. Again, it's the puppy die, $74.99. It is code RUFF, or sold RUFF, RUFF.
And it's on sale for $59.99.
Yeah, so 20% off.
Next up is a brand new die we just got in this last week. I think the release date was actually just one day this week, right?
Maybe.
This is the camera die. So this one is on sale for $135.99. It is sold snap. Show them the quilt on the back. I think if you've got somebody that
And the photography.
yeah, or I think also if you're making like a camera bag for somebody to be able to put that onto the front of it would be really cool too. So this is their brand new die. It is sold snap.
And not that we mentioned the puppy ones, we have not even received them yet. I believe it was being released for April, but they are in shipment to us, so we'll fill those as soon as we get them. Next up is a new software that AccuQuilt has released. It's AccuQuiltable Block Maker software. Basically allows you to go in and design your different quilt blocks using the dies in their system, or the dies from the cube. So it'll show you exactly what you need to complete that one. You can lay out, change the colors, make the block look however you want, and it's going to tell you which dies you need to use from your blocks for it.
It also tells you how many you need to cut.
Absolutely.
And
Yep.
you can customize the layout. You can have it with sashing, without sashing. So it's kind of a whole quilt builder. And all of the standard blocks are already loaded into the software. You can choose different colors, different fabrics. You can choose borders, not borders. It also tells you if you are creating something that there isn't a specified die for, it will say there's no specified die for this cut.
Yeah. But it'll give you the cutting instructions so that you know what you're
And
cutting.
this is a map item, which means we can only advertise it at a minimum price, which is $239.99, and it is sold block.
And we have not received these either yet. So they are in order as well. And as soon as we get them, we can ship those out.
So my investigation on the Class 15, all as it said, Class 15 is a class of bobbin style, and it says also known as Type A.
Oh,
So I
So
think
it's the same as.
it's the same as, yeah.
yeah.
So
I remember
and I've
reading
never-
something about it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
your,
again,
so your brother should be able to take either one.
yes, yeah.
That's what she has, was a brother that she was asking.
Yeah,
So,
and it's just another
That was
way of saying
Lisa,
Class
right?
15.
I think so.
Yeah. So you should be good, Lisa.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
We're on to some more fabric.
How about some
new
more
fabric.
new fabric?
Get the blue one first.
Okay, this one, I just love this. Look how pretty this is. This one is a new line from Moda called Summertime. And this one has the navy flower in it. So it's got like the mint green and the salmon pink and a red and the navy. It's sold summer, and it is $10.99 a yard.
Perfect.
And this one is a coordinating print with it, obviously. This one is sold Time. T-I-M-E. T-I-M-E. And it is $10.99.
L isn't 15 though.
No, it's not.
Yeah, so the A and so the L is a different bobbin series altogether. There's an L bobbin series that's for your multi needles.
And also, I think last time on Comment Sold, we actually did some charm packs on these. It was called the Summertime Charm Pack. So if you got one of the charm packs, these are some of the prints that didn't come in at that time, but they came in later. So these are just right, brand new in. This one I think would be great for binding. So this one is, I gotta turn the page, Sold Plaid. Sold Plaid, and it is $10.99 a yard.
All right, now we got some discount fabric.
So now I know this is all what you wait for, the discount fabric.
Some batiks.
Okay, give me just a second.
Did you get them in order? Not in order. That's all right. We'll start with this guy. Is that the first one?
That is the first one.
Okay.
So these are not all batiks, but this one is a batik. Look how pretty this one is. It is, it's a little bit brighter than it comes over on the camera. So it's definitely got more of like a lime green background. These are $6.99 a yard. This one is Sold Batik. This next one is not a batik, but it is a really pretty green leaf one. And this one is Sold Green. Sold Green. This next one is a sewing accessory one. It is Blush. Blush. Sold Blush. I think this one's going to be really popular.
Yeah.
And these are all $6.99 a yard. This one is Sold Star. This one is a batik. Really pretty, deep red color. Sold Star. This one is not a batik. It's like a really dark gray background.
I will say,
with a scroll and a little red dot on it. It could be a Christmas print. It would go for Christmas type
yeah, it's like
stuff.
a really dark green. I just saw the picture in our register. I didn't actually see the fabric when I labeled it brown. So it is sold brown, but only really the swirl is brown. It's on the like a dark green background.
Okay,
Got it?
how about this really pretty botanical one? This one is sold, you didn't know what color this was, so it's just sold dark.
No, it was called dark something.
Dark botanicals.
Yeah, I just called it dark.
$6.99, sold dark.
I didn't put the fabric in, so I wasn't 100% sure what colors that they were. It's kind of going off what the picture looked like, or the name of it.
This next one is like a tan color. It is a batik. It's like a creamy leaf print on like a light tan color batik, and it's sold sand. Sold sand.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
You gotta do your favorite thing.
Guess what time it is? We should let Patrick come do it. Patrick, do you want to come do this?
What's that?
Do you want to come do?
Is it the super fat
Yeah,
time?
I'll get up so that you can come sit there.
All right. Remember, it is our best deal of the week. we've got, oh, it's houndstooth. You like how I knew that?
Oh, I'm very
I-
impressed.
Yeah, pretty impressive, huh, Matt?
I hope.
Yeah. So we've got some houndstooth fabric. It is really, really pretty. Who makes this, Kate? And it's 4 different shades. So again, I don't know. They're tiny little hounds. They're not big hounds. They're small hounds. But houndstooth, 5 different shades, all for $20. So 5 half-yard cuts for $20. And that is going to be sold Superfab 5.
No, just 5.
Sold 5. So again, this is our Superfab 5 bundle. $20 for 5 half-yard cuts, and it's always our last product. So I know that they're done.
We are done.
Yeah, good job. I'll let you sit down and
No, you can say I'm good. You can
You're
say,
good?
yeah.
Okay.
We'll go through, and if there's anything that we see that we know we can get more of, we'll add it, and it'll drop into your carts. If something drops in later and we haven't shipped out your order, just let us know. We can combine it with the other one and try and refund the shipping as well. So
Yeah, we're actually getting pretty good at this little comment sold thing. We've been on a roll with it. So Kate is going to be disappearing for the next 2 comment solds. So it might be me and Matt. It might be Matt and Amanda. It might be Matt
you.
by himself. All right, everybody. Well, thanks for joining us today, and we hope you enjoyed. And again, we will talk to you next week for our regular Facebook Live on Monday.
Absolutely.
All right.
Perfect.
See
Bye,
everybody
everybody.
later.
Bye.
Bye.